Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Yasuyuki Nemoto. Again, I'm grateful to Lindsay for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And this time, the title of my presentation is Rainbows and Water in Loving Memory of Dr. Masaru Emoto. I'm going to talk about the rainbows that I experienced and also I will talk about some water ceremony and especially the oneness that water is teaching us. And I'm advisor to Office Masaru Emoto and advisor to Sosei World. Okay, so here, of course, many of you know Dr. Masaru Emoto, and he's the author of the Hidden Message in Water and Message from Water. And unfortunately, he passed away on October 17th in 2014. And but after he passed away, his staff, including myself, continue to spread his message to the world. Especially the water is affected by our consciousness. And first, I'm going to tell you about the World Peace Prayer Ceremony. I organized 3 World Peace Prayer ceremonies in year 2000. And actually, I started to work for Dr. Masaru Emoto in year 2002. And so these ceremonies I did before I met Dr. Masaru Emoto. And at that time, I mean, year 1998 to 2000, I lived in Honolulu, Hawaii, because I was a visiting researcher of the University of Hawaii. My major at that time was marine biotechnology. But while I was staying in Honolulu, somehow, I got an idea to have a World Peace Prayer ceremony in Hawaii at the end of 20th century. Okay, and here, this is the first World Peace Prayer ceremony, which I organized with other people in year 2000. And this ceremony was held at the Honolulu Church of Light. And the leader of this church is Fred Starling. He is a good friend of mine. And I attended their meetings almost every week during this time. And on April 2nd, year 2000, we organized World Peace Prayer ceremony at this Honolulu Church of Light. And the World Peace Prayer ceremony means actually we used, each flag of every country, and we one by one we hold up each flag of the country, and we pray together, like may peace be in Afghanistan, or may peace be in Japan, and we repeat this for each and every country, and finally we pray for the world peace with a prayer, may peace prevail on earth. And here you see this is we call peace pole, and this is a very special one. It's a 6-sided, and my good friend of mine, Keiko Nakamichi, presented, gave this 6-sided special peace pole to Honolulu Church of Light. Okay, and somehow around this time, I mean, it was maybe May or June, I don't remember where, but May or June in year 2000, I got an idea to organize World Peace Prayer Ceremony to connect Hiroshima and Pearl Harbor via rainbow prayer. It was kind of my vision, and the purpose was to pray for peace, connecting Japan and the US, and also to pray for peace in each and every country and the whole world. Also, another purpose was to transform the century of war, which is the 20th century, into the century of peace, 21st century. Place, two places symbolizing the start and end of the World War II, which means, of course, Pearl Harbor and Hiroshima. Because at that time I lived in Honolulu, Hawaii, so Pearl Harbor was very near to me. And also, I have several friends who has a connection with Hiroshima. And Keiko Nakamichi lived in Hiroshima at that time, and she helped me a lot. And time, the end of the 20th century, December year 2000. And here, hidden agenda to change the meaning and energy of Remember Pearl Harbor. Of course, you know the expression "Remember Pearl Harbor," but I wanted to change the energy, around this expression into a very positive one, which means that, kind of our World Peace Prayer Ceremony, which we would organize in Pearl Harbor. Okay, and so let us remember this Pearl Harbor. This is a kind of a hidden agenda for me. And this image, actually, I wrote by myself around June 1st in year 2000. And here, this is of course Japan, and here, this is the Hawaii Island. And I had a vision, rainbow between Japan and the Hawaii Island. This rainbow is made of prayer. Okay. And here, second World Peace Prayer Ceremony, it was held in Honolulu City Hall with the support of Lee Manshaw, who was Honolulu City Council member at that time. Okay, and here she's Lee Manshaw, and she helped me a lot also. And in July 30th, we had this second World Peace Prayer Ceremony. Here is another, I think, six-sided special peace ball. And then, as I explained, I wanted to have a World Peace Prayer Ceremony at the end of the year 2000 in Hawaii, especially in Pearl Harbor and in Hiroshima simultaneously. And here, this is a photograph taken from a visitor center, this side. And of course, many of you know that here is the USS Arizona Memorial. You can go there by a small ship from this visitor center. And over USS Arizona Memorial, there is an island. The name is Ford Island. And this is for, Navy of the US. And usually the general people cannot go there, but here's the USS Missouri, and this is open to the public, and you can visit this USS Missouri. And for you to visit this USS Missouri, you will take from, I think, visitor center to, to go over a bridge and to go to the Ford Island, and you go straight to USS Missouri, and you can see inside the USS Missouri. And, I was watching the Pearl Harbor, and I wanted to have a World Peace Prayer Ceremony on USS Missouri. And the deck of USS Missouri is open to the public, but it costs a lot. It's like 10,000 US dollar for, I don't know, half day at that time at least. So we couldn't afford to do that. But fortunately, the Lee Manshaw, she helped us a lot. And, she let us to use the USS Missouri for free. So it was, we are able to have our ceremony on USS Missouri. And here, this is actually our World Peace Prayer ceremony. And here, this is myself. And here's Rin Mansho. She helped us a lot. And there are many people visited to Hawaii for this World Peace Prayer ceremony. And here is Fred Starling. And here's a Carol. They are, the leaders of the Honolulu Church of Light. And we prayed for each and every country. And finally, we prayed for the world peace. And it was December 2nd, year 2000. And simultaneously, in Japan, it was December 3rd. And my friend, a good friend of mine, Keiko Nakamichi, and also Professor Hideo Nakazawa and Barbara Wolf and Margaret Fekioris, they organized World Peace Prayer ceremony in Hiroshima simultaneously with the ceremony, our ceremony at Pearl Harbor. So my vision realized. My vision was realized. Okay, so I was very happy that we were able to pray for each other from US and from Japan. And also, it was a very, symbolic places, Pearl Harbor and Hiroshima. And after our ceremony, it was December 7th, after 5 days, after our ceremony, there was a memorial service held by local government at Pearl Harbor. This is, their local ceremony. And the Japanese Navy attacked Pearl Harbor on December 7th in Hawaiian time. In Japanese time, it is December 8th. But in Hawaiian time, it was about 8 a.m. On December 7th. And so every day, actually, they have this local memorial service like this. And I was fortunate. So these people introduced me to this ceremony. So I attended the ceremony. And it was held under this white tent, big tent. And so it was 8 a.m. in the morning, and the weather was very clear, I think, at that time. But somehow, all of a sudden, rain started to fall down. And we were under the white tent, but somehow I felt something, and I got out of the tent. And I was stunned to see a double rainbow over the Pearl Harbor. This is the photograph that I took. So I was really moved. I was amazed completely. And here, this is USS Missouri and the USS Arizona Memorial, and we were at this side. We were at the visitor center, and here's another ship actually, and this ship was moving slowly over the Pearl Harbor, and there were many, sailors on board, and so it was ceremony, and I believe it was started like about 8 a.m. And then, this double rainbow appeared over the Pearl Harbor. And the time, the appearance of the double rainbow, the time of the appearance of the double rainbow was at 8:04 a.m., which is almost the same time as attack by Japanese Navy. And so, it seemed that the souls who lost their lives at Pearl Harbor were ascending into heaven via the bridge of the double rainbow made of our sincere prayer. This is, at that time, I didn't feel like this way, but later on, some psychic friend told me this, and I felt the same way, at that time. And here, this is a newspaper, Honolulu Advertiser, and again, double rainbow over the Pearl Harbor. And here, this is the Hawaii Pacific Press, written in Japanese, and also they made an article about our World Peace Prayer ceremony. And so I believe that the nature, including rainbow, responds to our sincere prayer. Furthermore, I believe that the nature spirits, which is responsible to create rainbows, I believe, and the souls of our ancestors are always guiding and protecting us. So this is what I felt from this double rainbow. Okay, then I started to work for Dr. Masaru Emoto in January year 2002. And on July 1st in year 2002, in the same year, Dr. Emoto, I started the project of Love and Thanks to Water. And this is because, of course, most of you know about the message from water. And in this, book, the water exposed to a level of love and thanks showed us the most beautiful water crystals, which is this image. And so I was thinking, what can we do for water? What can we return to water? And so we decided to send our love and thanks to water. So this is the beginning of our project of love and thanks to water on July 1st, year 2002. And we proposed that we celebrate July 25th every year as World Day of Love and Thanks to Water. And, this is a crop circle. And as I said, we started our project on July 1st, but this crop circle appeared in the UK on July 18th in year 2002, the same year. That means after 2 weeks, this crop circle appeared. And it was copyrighted by Colin Andrews, and Barbara Wolf told me about this shape of crop circle. So it resembles with this water crystal of love and thanks, or love and gratitude. So it seems that they, I don't know who are they, but anyway, they celebrated our the start of our project. So very, almost same shape. And also to me, it seemed that this photograph is, of course, belongs to this third dimensional world, in this physical world. But somehow I felt that this image of crop circle might be the image in the fourth dimensional world. So, the fine lines like this, it feels like the energy line or something like that. Anyway. And so we started our project, and I will explain some details about the ceremony to send love and thanks to water held in year 2004 in Liechtenstein. And this time, Liechtenstein is here. Here is Liechtenstein, and here's the river Rhine is flowing into this North Sea. And we have, at that time, we had our branch office in Liechtenstein. So on this year, we decided to have our ceremony to send love and thanks to water near our branch office in Liechtenstein. Okay? And River Rhine was also flowing near our branch office. And finally, we picked up a small park, which is very near to our branch office. And we decided to have our ceremony at the small park. And River Rhine was flowing very near to the park also. And for this ceremony, on the internet, we asked the people to send their local water to Liechtenstein, actually to our branch office in Liechtenstein. And we are surprised because water from different places, actually from 30 different countries, in total 250 different waters came to our office, a lot. So we are very happy and we were grateful to the people who sent their local water to us. And I heard that those water bottles actually came to the small post office nearby our branch office, and they were really surprised because somehow, all of a sudden, so many different water bottles came from different areas, different places all over the world. But anyway, here's the actual park where we held our ceremony, and here's myself, and here's Ruth Joy, and she has been supporting our ceremony very much, and she's maybe some of you know her. She's the founder of Angelic Essence, and she's of course big fan of Dr. Masaru Emoto, and he's a translator. And I and Ruth Joy were MC for this water ceremony. And first, we prepared a big container like this. And we asked everybody to take one bottle of water, which was sent from all over the world, and pour the content into the vessel. At the same time, they read the label of the bottle so that we knew where the water bottle came from. And here, like this, there are many water bottles, 250 different waters, and we gave, each bottle to every participant, and they poured the content of the, bottle into this vessel. Not all of the content, part of the content. And so they usually here's some label, and he was telling that from which country or from which place this water came from, like this. And so they poured the part of the water into this one big container. And there were, I believe, like 100 people at this park, and so one by one they poured, the water into this same vessel. And I was just watching, this ceremony. It was very simple, just a repetition. It was a simple repetition, yet I was moved very much as I really felt the oneness by just watching the waters of different origins mixing very easily without leaving any trace. And we are water. I felt that the water is teaching, we are water, and so we can mix with each other without leaving any trace, in essence, like water. So this is the teaching from water I felt at that time. And so I was very much moved. Okay. And so then after this process, we made a big circle and we sent our love and gratitude to this water. Okay. And then here, there was a fountain in the park. And first we poured the mixed water with our sincere love and gratitude into the fountain like this. Here, this is Dr. Emoto, and here is Mrs. Emoto. Here's myself like this. And then after that, we poured the water into River Rhine like this. Okay. So then I will explain another ceremony to send love and thanks to water. And it was held on August 3rd in year 2008. The place was Lake Baikal, Russia. And here, this is because this time, Dr. Emoto wanted to do water ceremony by the Lake Baikal. And also, some people who took the documentary film Water supported us financially also. And so we, we decided to have our ceremony by the Lake Baikal. Of course, you know the name Lake Baikal, and here's Japan, and here's Lake Baikal. And because I was secretary to Dr. Emoto, so I have to decide where we should have our ceremony by Lake Baikal. And so usually I check on the internet. And in this case, I used Google Earth. And this is image of Lake Baikal like this. And I found, here's some island. And I checked the name of the island. And it was Orihon Island. Orihon is the pronunciation, Orihon Island. And here I got another map from the internet. And this is the Orihon Island. And I found here's a Shaman Rock. Oh, it sounds interesting. What is this? Shaman Rock. And so here, this is maybe maximum magnification, on the Google Earth. And here, this is Shaman Rock. And here, maybe here's some beach. Okay. And then I found this photograph on the internet. Oh, here, this is the Shaman Rock. And here's some beach. Oh, this beach looks nice. So we can have our water ceremony here on this beach. Okay. And so very fortunately, Irina Pantaeva, she's also a big fan of Dr. Emoto and Emoto Peace Project. And we had some connection with her. Her job is actually supermodel living in New York. And she wrote some book also. This book is translated into Japanese. So she's a very nice person, and we asked her to become an MC for our ceremony by the Lake Baikal. And Irina Pantaeva is a supermodel, originally from the Buryat Republic, which is facing Lake Baikal, one of the republic in Siberian area. Okay, and here's Irina Pantaeva, Dr. Masaru Emoto, and here this person is actually local shaman. He's a really orthodox local shaman, and his ancestors have been organizing their own ceremonies at the Shaman Rock. So this person is real local shaman. And Irina, he's a friend of Irina. And so we asked him if we can do our own ceremony at Shaman Rock. And his answer was yes. So we got a permission to have our ceremony at Shaman Rock. Okay. And also here, this is again the same Shaman Rock, but from viewing from behind. And here on a hill, here is Irina, and Irina prayed for the success of the water ceremony to her late grandfather at their ancestral prayer site. So this is a very special site for them, for the local people, like this, you could imagine. And she did a meditation and prayer, and she asked her late grandfather to protect her. And she said to me that her grandfather had told Irina that he would appear as a rainbow to show his presence to her if necessary. I heard this from her before our water ceremony. And here, this is the actual our ceremony. Here's myself and Irina, and behind her, here's an interpreter into Russian language. Okay, and like this. Maybe about 50 people who came to this place. It's not easy for the people, for the US or for the Japan, in Japan or in the US to come here. But anyway, so many people came to join us in this prayer. And here, like this, Dr. Emoto. And this is Konstantin Korotkov. He's inventor of the very special device to measure the energy of water. But anyway, so we prayed our water prayer in English, in Russian, and in Japanese, I think. Okay, like this. And it was, the weather was, probably it was cloudy, but no rain at all at that time. And we prayed for the water and for the water of all over the world. And but we finished our ceremony. It was probably 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Maybe 5 p.m. I'm not sure now. But then we left the Orihon Island and we came back to our hotel. It's not a hotel yet, cottage. By the lake Baikal, and we were just taking a rest. And it was about 3 hours after the ceremony. But just before this timing, there was a heavy rain, a lot of rain, unbelievable. After our ceremony, there was a lot of rain. But after 3 hours after the ceremony, this is a video. I'm talking in Japanese, sorry. I'm amazed, I'm surprised. So we saw huge double rainbow over the lake Baikal. And I'll show you a kind of hidden video about Irina Pantaiba. I took this video, kind of personally, but I wanted to show you this video also. Please watch and listen to her.
I swear.
Oh.
Julia. My one previous.
I like the rainbow. Yeah.
Look, you can see all the colors. That's rainbow.
Yeah. It's so clear, I have never seen this.
Oh, this is such a. Oh my God.
This is so nice, very clear double rainbow. And of course, why Irina was so moved. Because her late grandfather told her that he would appear as a rainbow if it's necessary, or to show her that he is protecting her. So she was really amazed, moved. And so again, I am convinced that the nature, including rainbow, responds to our sincere prayer. And again, I believe that the nature, spirits, and the souls of our ancestors are always guiding and protecting us. Okay, and then I'll show you some other event, which is a concert of love and gratitude for planet Earth. Because as I said, Dr. Emoto passed away on October 17th in year 2014. And this event was next year in July 20th, year 2015 in Tokyo. And because after Dr. Emoto passed away, we means some other people who had a very tight connection with Dr. Emoto. We wanted to have a concert, music concert of love and gratitude for planet Earth, and which, of course, was dedicated to the late Dr. Masaru Emoto. And because this was year 2013, July 25th, after we had a water ceremony in Tokyo, we had a party, and here Dr. Emoto, it was just 1 year before he passed away, and myself, and here's Mr. Masaki Nemoto, and the same family name, but we don't have any direct biological connection. But anyway, he's my soul brother, and he's actually conductor of an orchestra. And Mr. Nemoto and Dr. Emoto, they agreed to have a music concert for world peace. And because music has a very powerful power to achieve peace, I believe also. And here's Mrs. Nemoto. And so, after Dr. Emoto passed away, we organized this international concert of love and gratitude for planet Earth. And here's Mr. Nemoto and other people, other musicians, and other dancing artists joined this concert. And also we invited Christian Hoffman from the US. And she came to Japan, she came to Tokyo, and she joined our concert. And especially, she made a very special song for Dr. Emoto. Anyway, so it was July 20th of year 2015. And in the morning, in the early morning of the concert, which was dedicated to the late Dr. Masaru Emoto, as I got out of home, I found a beautiful double rainbow. Here, this is a third double rainbow, I think, in my presentation. And I found this really beautiful double rainbow in the early morning of July 20th, year 2015, which is the day of our, concert of love and gratitude for planet Earth. And because it was mysterious, as there had been no rain falling down at all. When I saw the double rainbow, there was no rain, of course, but I believe, over the night, I believe there was no rain at all. So it was really mysterious to me why the rainbow appeared. Watching the double rainbow appearing in the morning, I felt strongly that the presence and the support of the late Dr. Masaru Emoto. I felt it was Dr. Emoto that created that double rainbow. Anyway, here we started. This is just before the opening, the door, and more than 400 people attended this concert. And there were several things happened, but anyway, we were able to overcome some problems. And here's a girl, Sophia, and here Risa Itakura, dancing artist, and Yuki Haruta. She played crystal ball. And here's Misao, who she played beautiful violin. And Hanayo Seto, she sang really beautiful song, water song. And the lyric of this water song was originally made by Dr. Masaru Emoto. And here, Christian Hoffman, she came all the way from the US to Tokyo to join our concert. And she made a very special song. The title is Love and Gratitude, I think. She dedicated this song for the late Dr. Masaru Emoto. And here, then second part of this concert, the Mr. Nemoto, the conductor for this orchestra, Bach Orchestra. Okay, like this. And this is the finale. And because this concert was dedicated for the late Dr. Masaru Emoto, there was an unusual thing, at the end of the concert, because we played for water. We means all the musicians and dancing artists and everybody, and with the audience, we prayed for water. Here's actually our prayer. We prayed in Japanese and also, or in this case, we prayed in Japanese, I think, and prayer for water and planet Earth. In this case, the prayer is very simple. Water, we are sorry. Water, forgive us. Water, we thank you. Water, we love you. And planet Earth, we are sorry. Planet Earth, forgive us. Planet Earth, we thank you. Planet Earth, we love you. Okay. And finally, we sang a song, Ode to Joy, because this, Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, Ode to Joy, was one of the Dr. Emoto's favorite songs. And so we sang this song together with the background music by Bach Orchestra. So it was so wonderful. And so this is the lyrics of Ode to Joy in Japanese version, dedicated to the late Dr. Masaru Emoto. And this is the ending of the concert. And because this concert was, of course, held in Tokyo, so the language was Japanese, basically. But I'll show you just a short video clip from the finale of the concert of Love and Gratitude to Planet Earth. Just 2 minutes. I'm a MC and I am speaking Japanese. And but you know that we are praying for water and we are praying for the planet Earth in Japanese. So please feel the atmosphere. Okay?
はい、いいですかじゃあ行きますよ。一緒に行きますんでね。最初お水さんごめんなさいから行きます。はい、行きますよ。せーの。お水さんごめんなさい。お水さん許してください。お水さんありがとう。お水さん愛しています。2回目。お水さんごめんなさい。お水さん許してください。お水さんありがとう。お水さん愛しています。3回目。お水さんごめんなさい。お水さん許してください。お水さんありがとう。お水さん愛しています。
So you have a taste of the concert. And now I am quite sure that Dr. Emoto is supporting us from the other side, as well as the nature spirits and the souls of our ancestors. So from this kind of experience, through this kind of experiences, I am really convinced that the souls, or including Dr. Emoto, they are continuously supporting us on this dimension. And also the nature spirits and souls of our ancestors, and all of the invisible spirits or souls, they are supporting us. And here, just a big secret, only for you. Yeah. When you pray for water, if you think about Dr. Emoto, you will be guided and protected. Okay? And I think most of you who are listening to this presentation know Dr. Emoto. And I believe, or we believe, that Dr. Emoto is now doing his job more powerfully. And so, if you pray for water, or if you, I don't know, some difficulty with water, or then please think about Dr. Emoto, and you will be guided and protected. I'm sure. Okay. And also, this is the final section and the oneness we learn from water. Water and oneness. And of course, I explained about the double rainbows and also the some water prayer ceremony. And maybe I believe that the most important message that the water is teaching us or telling us is the oneness. And we are all water, of course. More precisely, each one of us is a wave of ocean, and humanity is the ocean. And please watch this video. This is a short video clip, and you see this ocean is relatively very calm, but you can distinguish each wave, And of course, each wave is part of this big ocean. So the ocean itself is humanity, and we are each wave, small wave. We are all connected as one. The difference is only in appearance. Of course, some waves are big, some wave might be small, and I don't know. Some wave persist for a longer time, and some other wave persist for a short time. But anyway, the difference is only in appearance. In essence, we are the same. Our essence, that is our consciousness, is one. This image of wave and ocean is the key to world peace. I want to add one more, because we are each wave of ocean, and at the same time, we are the ocean itself. In truth, we are ocean. Our real self, our true self is this ocean. So we are the same. Anybody is the same. Only in this physical reality, it seems that we have a small physical body, which is this wave of ocean. But in reality, in essence, we are, all of us are this whole ocean. And this image of wave and ocean is the key to world peace, I believe. And finally, here's Dr. Emoto's water prayer. This is a simple water prayer. Water, we love you. Water, we thank you. Water, we respect you. Just 3-line water prayer. We usually repeat 3 times together. Of course, our body contains, 70% of our body is water. And also the other people or animals or plants or microorganisms or even this planet Earth, most of their bodies are made of water. And so if we pray, we love you, water, we love you, water, we thank you, water, we respect you, that means we love other people, we love other life, we love this water planet, Earth, and we thank you, we respect you. Yeah, please remember. If it's very easy to remember, and if anytime you can pray for the water, or when you drink a glass of water, just I love you, I thank you. That is enough. This was actually Dr. Emoto was doing every time he was drinking a glass of water. He didn't say it out loud, but I'm sure he was always, he was looking the water inside the glass before he drank that water. Always, I believe he was saying on his mind that I love you, I thank you. Okay. And finally, thank you for your attention. I love you all. I thank you all. I respect you all. Thank you very much. Bye bye.